Was geht ab, Leute? Heute mal wieder eine neue Episode von uns. Und zwar aus dem wunderschönen Hotel 40. What's the name of the 4 Points? Okay. Was geht ab, Leute? Herzlich willkommen bei der neuen Episode von What's Next. Heute mal aus einem ganz anderen Ort. 4 Points Sheraton in Ljubljana, Slowenien. Und Leute, wir machen es heute in Englisch. Wir stellen heute unseren Fighter Pavel Dalidko vor. Die meisten kennen ihn aus meinen sozialen Medien. Aber er war noch nie richtig so auf unserem YouTube-Channel. Warum? Auch diesmal ist Alvin leider nicht dabei. Irgendwie hat es bis jetzt noch nicht geklappt, dass Alvin dabei ist, wenn er fightet. Und da er aus England ist, ist es immer ein bisschen schwer mit dem Zusammenkommen, sage ich mal. But now, let's get started. So, Pasha just told the people that you are Pavel Dalidko. The most people knows you from my Instagram, but you never was on our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So first of all, tell the people who you are, how old are you, and since when you started with this all combat shit.
Hello, everybody. Which one camera is this?
Yes.
Hello, everybody. I'm Pavel Dalidko. Everybody knows me as Experiment. What else? Yes.
When you started with MMA?
Oh,
Yeah,
I
how old
started-
are you first of all?
Old, 32.
Yeah, it's not such an old one. It's okay. When you started with this all combat thing,
5 years ago. Yeah.
with what you started?
When I started Muay Thai. Yeah, Muay Thai first. Second was boxing. I was everything going through the steps, you know. It was Muay Thai. 2 trainings a week. Then, because when I was amateur, I was fighting everywhere.
When you had your first fight?
Probably after 6 months when I started training,
Crazy. But
and I
before,
was shit.
yeah, like everyone in the beginning, I think. But you was every time like sporty. You did bodybuilding before, huh? Like
yeah,
fitness.
bodybuilding. Oh, plenty of sports
Yeah.
from the early school.
But one big question. That you've been the guy that was like aggressive, or why you started with combat sports?
I was aggressive, yeah. I was very aggressive till 27 years old. Till that time, I was nuts.
And why the mindset changed?
One thing, my daughter, she born. Another thing, I start martial arts, and I knew I can't fight in the streets if I'm like gonna do something in the future, you know.
Yeah.
So, but most of it was my daughter.
Yeah. For sure, family. You have like a dad. You have another obligations.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah. I get more responsibility, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Good that you got the right path.
Yeah.
How many amateur fights you had? Because you're saying you fought nearly every week.
Not every week, but I was fighting a lot. So I had Muay Thai, maybe, I'm not really remember now, maybe 3 fights Muay Thai. I had boxing, around 3 something. I have 1 bare knuckles.
Bare knuckles.
Yeah.
Boxing. Bare knuckle boxing.
Yeah. Then I had loads of grappling, because 2 years in a row I was a WFMC, it was international, and I think British champion. But in grappling, 90 kg, 95 kg, and 95 kg plus, and open weight. So 2 years in a row I was taking the first places in grappling. Also MMA there.
How many amateur MMA fights you had?
Officially on Topology 4.
And real?
Real I had some of them like in these tournaments.
Yeah.
Because this
Like 2 rounds.
double AFMC, it's 1 day, like tournament, doing grappling, MMA, and can do Muay Thai, whatever you
Yeah.
want. So I'm usually was doing grappling usually 3 fights, 4 fights, and then MMA two, sometimes 1 fight, you know.
So you think like 10, 12 fights totally?
Yeah, something like
What
that.
kind of
Around
record you had as amateur
4-0
on topology?
on
And
topology.
the
4
MMA tournament fights?
tournaments, I won all.
You won all. So
Yeah.
you not lost as an amateur
No,
in MMA.
yeah.
When you turned pro in professional MMA,
Yeah.
when you turned pro,
When I turned 2 years ago, say 2 years ago, yeah,
and your first fight was where?
in the UK, Doncaster. No, not Doncaster. It was I don't remember now. It was in the UK, but I don't remember the city now. Sorry.
The, you when you got your first loss in
Yeah.
professional MMA, second fight or third fight
In a
against Louis?
again, Louis, it was first.
First fight.
Yeah.
Your pro debut was against
Yeah,
Louis.
yeah.
So, Pash fought in his pro debut. Louis Sutherland, I guess is his name, and this guy is signed with the PFL right now. He has a record of I think 7-1, 7-2.
I think 7 or 6 and
Yeah.
two
But
something.
only one loss, I guess, huh?
I think 2.
Yeah, no, two. Yeah, I think he lost some people.
Two, yeah.
So he's also a really good heavyweight, and it's very like it's crazy, yeah? Because he had also the pro debut, I guess, huh?
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
Pavel and his opponent Louis Sutherland had both their first professional fight, and 2 years later, both of them are like big names in UK, you know. And sometimes you didn't know, you don't know, who will be where,
Yeah,
and that's kind of crazy, isn't it? After this, you won 2 fights in a row.
after the, I think 3,
Seven.
3.
First 2, and after this, with a 2-1, you contact me.
Yeah, yeah, I think yeah.
Yeah. Like, it's like a little bit strange. Mostly, the fighters like getting contacted by the management. And I know I just waked up one day and I saw like, because his name in Instagram is like Russian, Russian spelling, and it was like, okay, who is that? And I was going on his page, and I was like, okay, looks like a bodybuilder.
You know, it's great. It's crazy, like you're saying. I contact you.
Yeah, and that's why what I want to ask
But
now,
it
why
was,
you contact me?
I think you was following me. You start following me,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
true.
And you know it's crazy because when I was amateur, since I start training, because I was training like one gym, then another gym, doing like bits. I didn't have like a coach.
Yeah.
Like I didn't settle with one coach. So all the fights I was making myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was pushing myself, you know.
You're crazy.
I was dealing with the fights, texting everybody, give me the fight, blah blah. Yeah, and same, and when in a pro, I was with that coach with Glenn,
All your professional
and
fights you did, managing like
professional. When I start professional, no, when I start professional, my coach started dealing. Yeah, he was looking for a fight, but there was loads of pullouts in UK. So, like, imagine you training, you got the fight booked, you training hard 3 months, 2 months, and then in the end, the guy just pulling out. So it was probably like, I don't know, it's many times happened for me. And after that, I just speak with the coach and said, there's some management guy, so I think I'm gonna sign with him and he gonna sort all my fights. there's will be probably less problems because I was already tired of that crap in UK, you know. And like that way I texted you and everything changed. Yeah.
It's nice to hear this. I mean,
Yeah.
I signed you, and I remember because it's not long ago, guys. So like 2 years ago, this this guy was 2-1, and now we have like 7 fights together. And yeah, I took him with a 2-1. I saw that this guy he's crazy. He's really crazy. Like fighting bare knuckle, and still he was not technically or something. I was like, this guy's crazy. I mean, like, how the fuck you can go fighting bare knuckle without being like a very good boxer, you know?
Well,
And
if you fight bare knuckle, you don't have to be a good
yeah, that's
boxer.
true. That's
There's
true.
no technique.
But I mean, like from the confidence, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And but it was really nice. Like we signed. I remember the first fight we did together. It was just weeks ago. Weeks later. It was just weeks later.
I think, yeah. Kosovo, yeah?
These are the people where you fought for the first fight
Yeah. Kosovo, Pristina.
in my home country.
Nice trip.
It was a nice trip. It was a hard trip. It was a big experience. Kind of crazy. Just short story. And I got a call, and they said, "Do you want to do the matchmaking of our event?" I said, "Yes, of course." When? Yeah, in 2 weeks. I said, "Okay." How many fights we already have? Nothing. I said, "Okay." How many fights we need? 8. I said, "Wow, 16 fighters." Yes, yes. Can you deal with it? Of course, I can deal with it. And yeah, and I called everyone from the management. I thought really more people want to fight, and to be honest, from our like BA, only Pavel said yes, okay for me, no problem. I'm okay. I'll fight. And but in the end of the day, I managed to get 8 fights, but there was a lot of stress, a lot of pullouts, and in the end of the day, we had 5 fights in the fight night. But the good thing is, Pavel arrived well after maybe 30 hours trip. The flights were really shit, and the biggest funny thing is, he came alone, no coach. And I remember because he said I have no coach available because Glenn was not.
Of course, I asked my coach. He said, "Fuck off! I'm not gonna do that.
I'm not going to Kosovo."
I'm not gonna go to Dodge Albania. Maybe they're gonna sell me there."
Yeah, maybe if he would have come, but I'm there, you know, so everything is well. The good thing is he came alone. I remember we did a warm up a little bit. The thing is, I didn't know him well, like what he's gonna do and stuff like this. I saw he's a good grappler. Yes, he's knocking people out, but he's a good grappler. And I said, like, okay, let's go. The opponent was a good kickboxing with 25 fights.
You had 25, yeah.
25, 26 fights, professional K1 fights. Like, he was a strong opponent. And yeah, we fought. We finished him in the first round. Pavel finished him by a ground and pound in the first round. And after this, maybe 3 weeks later, 4 weeks later, cage steal.
Yeah.
Heavyweight title fight against Charlie Milner. Charlie was 7-2, or 7 wins and 3 losses. Pash was 3-1. So we decided to accept it. Again, another first round finish, 4-1 with Pash. And I think 5-6 weeks later, we signed the deal.
Yeah.
We signed the deal with Brave. It was normally first for 1 fight, but I got the credits to Sam Brett, to the one and only matchmaker. We did a multiple fight deal. We fought one of the most upcoming heavyweights on planet Earth, maybe, Shamil Gaziev, to this time, undefeated, 6-0.
He was.
He was 6-0 on this time.
No, he was 8 or no, he was 9.
9-0 on this time?
Yeah.
Probably 9-0. And we watched him, and we knew it's a big chance to fight, and especially because of the multiple fight deal. And I think I can say it openly, like Shamil had to before he's signing with the UFC, it was, and before fighting this Serbian guy in Brave, it was his hardest fight to this time because he was smashing everyone before. and he tried to took Pash down to the ground, but Pavel did a great takedown defense and was able to stay in the stand-up. We lost this fight, but after this fight, we never had any defeat anymore. 3 fights in a row.
Yeah.
Tell the people like the experience since you are at Brave, like what happened with you? You was every time a good fighter, but after this Gaziev fight, something changed with your mind, with everything. And you're just starting to squeeze everyone out, to knock out every
But
single prospect of heavyweight division in
It's
Europe.
not just about because I fought the Gaziev and I lost. Because I start training with the new team, heavyweight team, with the Thomas Pinot, Phil DeFries, Mick Parkin, all.
You're training with the creme de la creme in heavyweight.
Yeah.
KSW champion,
Yeah.
UFC champion.
Yeah.
These are your teammates.
Yeah.
And what it means for you to train with these names. I mean, when you started training with them, you still was a prospect, like a big newcomer prospect in heavyweight division.
Yeah, probably, yeah, but, you know, everything comes with time, you know. Experience. When I started, I didn't have that much experience probably in pro, you know. And the team gave me more experience now. They make me believe more in myself, you know.
It's great to hear because you can believe a lot in yourself, you know. And yeah, the funny thing is, everything with a winning streak started in Ljubljana,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
14 months ago.
Around,
13,
yeah.
14 months ago.
Yeah.
Everything started here. So do you have a special, I don't know, bond with the city, with this like fighting in Halativo or something? Because you came as an underdog last year.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
came here against the hometown hero
Yeah.
who was undefeated. And you just shocked the whole Slovenia.
Yeah.
And what was crazy, nobody was mad on you.
I know.
You started to get,
People like me.
but why? I don't understand.
I know probably because I'm not like every fighter, you know. I'm calm, respectful,
That's true.
till somebody respect me. And I don't do trash talk, you know. I'm just simple,
Really-
simple village person.
Really, Pash is one of the most nicest guy I ever met. Really, he's every time respectful. He's loyal. His loyalty is very high, and it's not like, yeah, I'm one of the best heavyweights fighting out of Europe, and I'm this and that. No, he don't care about it. Like when you're chilling with him, like he still hold the door open. He still helps you to take something and stuff like this. And that's something that is not for everyone, because a lot of people starting flying high.
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm not that person, no. Definitely.
That's good. So, one big question. What was your hardest fight till now?
Hardest?
Hardest fight.
Hardest. I'll say probably Shamil.
Like also mentally and everything. Everything
Yeah,
together.
probably mentally, yeah, was Shamil. I don't know even. I don't know. Probably Shamil was, because it was the first fight on a big stage.
Also true. Also true. And against this undefeated.
Yeah, yeah,
And everyone who is an MMA fan knows what Shamil Gaziev did in the UFC. Yes, he lost his last fight, but still he was finishing people
Yeah,
very,
yeah.
very, very hard. And it's not easy to win a round against this guy. No, and you did it without experience.
Yeah.
Now you are much more experienced than before, and we can expect fireworks. You are the fighter of the year of BA last year. 3 fights, 2 victories
Yeah.
by first round finish. And we don't work together like long ago, but we did a lot together in this short time.
yeah, yeah. It was how do you say? Quality year, you know.
Quality, yes,
Quality,
yes, the
yeah.
quality was good, not quantity, yeah.
Yeah.
That's true, that's true. Yeah, I would say tomorrow night you have a big fight ahead. You are fighting maybe till now the most experienced opponent
Yeah.
from experience, from the fights. He's 1.5 years older than you. He fought also on the big stages like PFL and stuff like this. He lost internationally. He not won internationally. But you was often the underdog and won the fights. And do you think the experience that you have is a little bit different now for you?
No, I can't say that. Still, his style is. I can manage the style that he's got very easy because I'm fast.
I know,
That
they're really
first one,
fast heavyweight.
I'm fast.
A gilly.
Yeah, sharp. My punch is not like his punch is like flipping. Mine is going boom boom.
Yeah, really, you're really fast for heavyweight, honestly.
I can say probably 100% my strength is I'm stronger than him. Grappling, wrestling, all the better definitely. So,
Looking forward to it.
but
So,
it can be we heavyweights.
yeah, sure,
One lucky punch.
sure. In the end
But-
of, yeah,
I'll do fireworks.
you always do
I
fight.
can't lose this one. If we lose this one step back from title fight.
We don't think about losing, huh? Yeah.
No.
We're here to show,
Yeah.
like you always show. Yeah, in my opinion, that's it. I think now you know Pavel Dalidko a little bit more. I hope it was good for you, like the first big podcast.
First podcast at all.
First podcast at all.
Yes.
Yeah, the last words are for you. There's the camera.
So, everybody watch tomorrow. I think it will be on
DAZN.
DAZN around 9, 10 evening. And wish me luck.
This one will be online after the fight, but I hope everyone watched it. Everyone who's following us watched the fight. So, es ist zu Ende, Leute. Ich hoffe, euch hat's gefallen. War mal wirklich mega cool. Klar, ich wusste ja alles, was er gesagt hat. Aber für euch, einfach diesen Mann euch näher zu bringen, ich sage euch, das ist eine Person, die gibt's nicht ein zweites Mal. Wirklich ein großer, stabiler Kerl. Sieht aus wie so ein Badass, aber ist wirklich der netteste Mensch, den ihr kennenlernen könnt. Ehrlich. So ein gutes Herz am rechten Fleck, das gibt's einfach nicht. Ich hoffe, euch hat's gefallen. Liken, teilen, abonnieren nicht vergessen und ganz wichtig, Glocke aktivieren, damit ihr nichts mehr verpasst. Wir sind raus.